Hello, friends. Happy Thursday. I've got a really sweet little round card this time around, and I've got a handful of new things to show you when when I get done with that. Okay, I think we're almost ready here. Looks like it. Yay, I hope you're having a great day. My name's Jana. Thanks so much for stopping by my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I hope that you will all give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'm going to be doing this little round card with Stampin' Up! Products today. And if you don't already have a demonstrator and you see something that you like, I will have the link posted in my description box underneath the video after we're done here. All right, so today I'm going to use this really cute Latte Love stamp and die set. It's got some really cute dies here, and the stamps are cute, of course, also. I'm also going to use, again, these round deckled circle dies. I'm using two different sizes. Let's see here. So I'm using this one and the next bigger one. The envelope size you will need for mailing this would be, well, you could always use a square envelope. You have to put more postage on those though. But it's an A6 envelope size, which I don't have any of those, but I'm going to get some. It's, I really like that size of envelope. It's actually this size right here. And this, it measures 4 3/4 by about 6.5. And I did see where Walmart carries those. I don't know what the quality is like, but I'm going to check them out, because I did look on Amazon for that size of envelopes, and I didn't think they were too expensive, but Walmart's, I don't know how many you get in a box, maybe 50, but it seems like it was only $5 and something. So let me get out my parts and pieces. All right, I've got some little tiny ones in there that I'm going to let stay in there that I don't want to lose. I pre-die cut some things just to make the video just a little more speedy. Okay, so I have a piece of thick white cardstock here, and I have not given it a little extra score here with my bone folder. This is just to cut our card base with, and I could have pre-cut it, but some of you may not have done this before. There's no magic to it, really. It's pretty simple. So we're going to hang the die over the folded edge a little bit to have our fold for our circle card. And you'll see why I'm doing that in just a bit. So you just kind of have to determine how big you want your fold, but I'm going to make mine about like that. And I'm just going to keep it in place here with a little piece of Post-it tape. And so you'll run it through your machine, fold it with this card folded in half a little bit. I'm using the thick white because the regular white cardstock doesn't seem to be quite as heavy as our colored cardstock is. And so if you're using white for your base of your card, it's you would probably like the thick white a little bit better. I'm gonna have to run it back and forth through my machine at least twice though to cut through both layers. But I will be right back. In the meantime, let me just set the stamp set here so you have something better than just a piece of paper to look at. Okay, I think twice did the trick here. Yes, it sure did. I need to put some new plates on my machine. I'm going to hold this up. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but I get all these lines on my paper when I run it through because my plates have been used so much. And that really put that tape down so it's wanting to peel my paper, which isn't going to matter. It's not going to show, but anyway. Okay, so there we go with that. I went ahead and pre-cut the next larger size circle out of bubble gum, or no, I keep wanting to call it bubble gum, Bubble Bath Pink. So what I'm going to do is turn it upside down so I can get this evenly glued on to the pink. And I will do that with the piece that kind of peeled there from my Post-it tape. Now, if you didn't do what I did and create yourself a little hinge there, what would happen when you open your card is that the top of it here would be in the way and it would fold or bend. But this way, with having it flat like that, when you open it, this just goes to the back and it doesn't cause it to crease. Okay, so there is the base of our card. And then I cut a single sheet of the regular white, the same size as that. And I'm going to do a little background stamping on it. Let me bring in my yucky piece of paper to stamp on here. I have loaded up from the stamp set the little coffee splatter. And I'm going to use the Early Espresso. That seems appropriate. And I am just going to create a background on here. I'm going to ink it up once and stamp off because I don't want my splatters to be full strength darkness here. Hopefully I will remember to stamp off each time. If you've never created a background yourself, you always kind of want to do a triangle shape, and you want to make sure here and there that you're going off the edge of your paper and not just keeping everything within, you know, your circle. Oopsie, I didn't stamp that down straight. You also want to turn your stamp around so the design isn't staying the same everywhere you stamp. Okay. Now I did a different background on the first card I made. And when we're done here, I will show you that one and you can tell me which one you like better. I have a feeling they'll both be equally cute. All right, let's see. Maybe I'll go off just a little bit over here with, there we go. Okay. I think that is splattered up good enough there. That is cute. All right, next, I've got another little piece of white here. I'm going to stamp, this is the coffee cup looking down from the top. I'm going to be stamping that, and I'm going to stamp this foam, I guess. That I'm guessing that's what it's called, foam. Let me bring my espresso back here. And I'm just going to stamp that there. And here is the foam. Let me see if I can line that up and stamp it once more so that it doesn't look quite as frothy. I think I might have gotten it in place. We'll see. We will see. Yay! All right, so there is that. What else do I need to stamp? I may as well stamp the greeting onto my little strip here. Do you guys save all your little strips? Because I have a bag full of them and they come in so handy. So I'm stamping the greeting that says thanks so much. And let me straighten this up and see if I can get it on here semi-straight. It's really hard when you can't get right over the top of it. Okay. So I think I am done with the stamping portion. All right. Let's bring the dies back. I have dies for both of these. There's that one, and there is that one. I'm gonna try not to get it on the part that I stamped in case it wants to peel at my paper again. I don't like when that happens. Gosh, we have sunshine today. Do you have sunshine where you are? It's so nice. Okay. I shall be right back. There's that. And our cup. Okay, so now the first thing I'm going to do is I don't want that white edge. I'm not going to cut it. I am going to use this SU100 Stampin' Blends because I have found that it's pretty much the same color as Early Espresso. So I'm just going to color the edge here. There we go with that. And then the cup, I am using the Bubble Bath. I said the right color. I'm going to color the whole thing first with the light Bubble Bath. And then I'll go back and just add in some dark here and there. Not anything too fancy. This is really a nice pink, but guess what? We have another new pink. I'll be showing you that here at the end. I got just a handful of things, and I really meant to show them to you last week. So they've been just sitting here in my room, still in the box. Since I forgot to show you, I thought, well, I really don't need to play with them just yet, so I'll just leave them here and show them this time. I didn't order a ton of stuff on the pre-order. They pick and choose a few things that the demonstrators are allowed to order on the pre-order. And then we have to wait, just like everybody else does, for the new catalog to start, and then we can order whatever we want, of course. Okay, so now I've got the dark. And I just found that there was more stuff that I liked in particular that wasn't necessarily on the pre-order. So I just ordered like the new colors and things like that. I'm just adding some of this dark here and there because I really want it to look like the light is reflecting, and the lighter color will sort of allow that to happen, I think. But we better put some dark into the cup here because that would be darker. Can you tell I am no artist? It's a good thing that I love rubber stamps and that somebody else does all the artwork, because I am not an artist. So anyway, yeah, I've just got a few things that I thought I would show you. And maybe you've seen most of it already, I don't know. All right, I think my little foam will fit in there now, so we're going to go with that. And then I'm just going to glue this in there. Hey, have you tried, if you like a Starbucks, have you tried that lavender foam? It's yummy. I like it. It's pretty too. All right, so there is the fancy schmancy coffee. So that is ready. This, I am going to, let me get my other little pair of scissors. I've got two different pairs of scissors sitting here. I'm going to flag the end of this, just one end. And then we'll see, I might need to trim this off just a tad bit, not too much. We'll go like that for now and see how that works out. And then I've got these itty bitty tiny pieces in here. So I cut one of the other tiny little coffee cups out with the die set. And then I've got this, which is actually the coffee. And there's a stamp, I think is, oh no, there's not for the little cup. So you, well, I suppose you could just color it in, but I went ahead and cut it out. And you could cut it out of the brown, but I guess I don't need my tweezers just yet for the coloring part. I cut it out of the white, and then I'm just going to color it with my marker. Sometimes that's easier than digging out all your colors, or if you don't have a scrap. Okay, trying to pick it up. I think I got that pretty good. And then I cut out a teensy weeny little heart from one of my other die sets. I just went looking. So many times, I'm having a hard time picking it up. So many times, hearts are just thrown in here and there into different stamp and die sets. So chances are, if you need a little heart, you probably have one somewhere. I saw this idea on Pinterest. The person actually made a treat bag, but I liked the design, so it just gave me the inspiration to do this little card. There we go. Now then, I think I am ready to put this all together. Quick and easy, really. So I don't have to worry about anything being the top part yet to glue this piece on. If you ever have any questions, don't be afraid to ask. You can, if you're watching live, you can always ask in the chat or leave me a comment. Okay, I really like pink, white, and brown together. I really like that color combination. All right, so let me get this yucky piece of paper out of the way. And, oh, I forgot to glue my coffee on. I'm glad I didn't lose it. I might not even need to use my tweezers since I put the glue on the cup. If I can get it picked up, let me use my take your pick tool. That would probably be easier. Now, there's two of these little cup dies in the set. One goes one direction and one goes the other way. Cute. All right. Were you guys yelling at me? You forgot the coffee part. Or cocoa, whatever it may be. All right, so now here's where you need to be a little bit mindful of where the top of your card is, because you don't want to get it all crooked on there and then open it and it's like everything else is going this way. So I thought, when I was making the first one, I thought, how can I tell with it being round what's the top of my card? And so I decided to just open the back flap up this way, and that helps. That kind of helps to get you in the right direction here. Okay, so I'm going to glue this on flat. Right about here. Okay, and then that one I'm going to pop up on a dimensional. It's just going to overlap that one a little bit, like so. And now I am going to bring in a little piece of this. This is the, when I bought this, I bought the whole suite of these products. And this is the polka dot trim is what it's called. And you get 10 yards. It's stiff. You could make a bow with it, but I'm not going to make a bow with it today. But I am going to cut a piece of it to use on the front here. And I want my diagonal to be the opposite of, yeah. I always have to think about it for a minute. So I wanted the long point opposite of what it was on the other side is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so that's going to go across there, and I am just going to use this glue to glue it down. I think I'm needing to refill my glue bottle here. All right, it's just going to go across here. And it doesn't matter if it sticks off the edge a little bit because you'll have room in your envelope for any little parts that stick off just a little bit. I did measure this into like the A2 size envelope that we use for our 5.5 by 4.25 cards. And I don't think it will fit. It's just a tad bit too wide. Okay, so there is that. And then this is just going to go over the top of it like that. And I'm going to glue it right down. Like so. Wait, am I getting this crooked? I think I'm getting it a little bit crooked. We're going to go with it. I think it'll be okay. It'll be all right. Okay, so there is that. And then I'm going to use the linen thread here to make a little bow. Sometimes I just think it's fun to get these little shape cards. I have a really adorable Easter one that a friend sent me, and I have it on my tier tray. Well, she sent it to me last year, I think. I'm making a finger bow with 3 loops. And so I had it on my tier tray last year for Easter time. And I brought it back out again this year and put it back on because it's just so cute, and it just made a really cute little decoration. Hers had scalloped edges on it and a cute little little baby duck, I think, Easter duck. It's adorable. Okay, come on, get off my finger. There we go. All right, now I just need a glue dot for that. Now this would be a really cute design to stick a gift card into as well. I think one would fit right in there actually inside. You could always kind of hold it in place with a piece of washi or something. So this is just going to go right there. So cute. Okay, now then I'm going to bling it up just a little bit with these rainbow adhesive backed dots, and this one has the bubblegum pink in it. So I am going to put a little one right up there. And a bigger one over here somewhere. Got to get my triangle going. And this one's going to go right down here. Okay, that is just cute, I think. Cute, cute. I'll pull the other one out here so you can see it. So there is that one. And then you can just put whatever you want to on the inside of it there. And then here is the other one. I did the background with the coffee beans. And the reason I didn't go with the coffee beans on this one was because I figured I might put you to sleep coloring in all those little coffee beans, because it's not a solid stamp. It's an open one to color. So I colored the insides with the number 100 marker, and then I colored the outsides with the next lighter one, which I think was 200. But it's a really great color combination for coffee beans. And there you can see this cup faces that one, or well, I would say faces. This one, the handle is going that way. So they both turned out cute. You can let me know which one you like better. And let me get the pen and my glue, and I'm going to show you those products real quick, and then we'll do our little story time. Okay, let me grab them here. Like I said, if you follow any other Stampin' Up! People, I'm sure that you have seen the new colors and stuff, but I'm going to show them to you just in case. So there is a new basic color, which is Basic Beige. I haven't played with it at all yet. I haven't even taken these out of the plastic yet. So I picked that up, and then the new in colors. The really pretty Sweet Sorbet and Parakeet Party, you know, all these kind of brighter colors are going away. I love those colors. I don't get rid of any of them. Fortunately, I still have slots open in my storage of ink here for room for these, so I'm doing okay there. So these are the new in colors. These will be around for the next 2 years. So we have Petunia Pop. I think that's a really pretty, kind of pinky purpley. It's sort of, this is Fresh Freesia. You can kind of see the difference there. This one has a more rosy color to it, I think. This one's called Summer Splash. Now they retired Bermuda Bay, and what was the other one? Well, Mint Macaron, but that wasn't close to it. But I would say this is sort of like Bermuda Bay, but just lighter. Pretty and pink. So this is another cool pink one. Let me pull Bubble Bath back out and you can see the difference there. Pretty in Pink is a more rosy, what I would say more rosy pink, and Bubble Bath is got more purple tone to it. This is a color that they have brought back. So this was before my time with Stampin' Up, but I think it's really pretty. Peach Pie. So they retired, what was it? Mango. No, that's so saffron. Anyway, they retired one that was more peachy and then brought back a new one, a new color, Peach Pie. And then this is Shy Shamrock. So let me bring out Just Jade. We had that for an in color. There's the two of them. This one's a little more dull looking. This one's got a brighter tone to it. So those are the new in colors. And I also got the blends to have. I just like to have the blends in all the colors that they come out with because I love these things. They do what their name says. They blend, and I really like them. So all of the new in colors have a matching blend. They also have a matching regular die marker. These are the alcohol ones. Okay, so there is that. And I'm running out of room. Okay, let me get these other things here. Here's the embellishments that coordinate. These are the 24-26 in color resin dots. And then we've got the designer series paper. I went with the in color colors, but they always come out with these 6x6 paper packs in all the different color family groups, like the subtles, the regals, you know. So I decided to get it in these in colors because I thought they were really pretty colors. They changed the patterns of the papers each time, each catalog year. So this is really cute. I haven't looked at these yet either. So there's a stripe on the back of those. And let's see, what have we got? So we have that pattern with some polka dots on the back. More leaves. So is there just two patterns? Oh, that's interesting. Well, usually there's more patterns. So there's just two patterns in all the different colors. There you have it. Okay, next. I honestly did not get very much. Okay, this is the rest of what I got for the pre-order, so not much at all. But I did get this embossing folder because I love Eyelet, and this is an Eyelet 3D embossing folder. Had to have it. And then look at the paper. There's paper. So I got that, and then I picked up these Sunny Springs cards and envelopes. Let's take a little look-see there, hey, at these. It's kind of nice sometimes to have things like this to, you can really just add a greeting to it on the front, maybe a couple of embellishments or something, and if you're in a hurry, you know what I mean? And then you've got yourself a card. Okay, so this is the envelope to match that. Then there's this pattern, and that's what the inside looks like. Oh, that's cute. Oh, very cute. So it's more subtle on the outside of the envelope, which makes sense. And then brighter on the inside. There's a cute kind of minty plaid. And there's the inside. So that's what the cards look like too. The cards have the brighter color on them. So it's just a small little package. You get one of each color, so you get 5 cards and 5 envelopes. Then I grabbed the basic beige cardstock. Nothing too exciting about that, but there you can see the color of it. I also got this package of VN Color cardstock. So you get 20 sheets. So you get, what is it? 4, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors. So you get 4 of each color. I always like to get these combination sheets or packages because then, you know, some colors I might not use as much as others, and if you get the combo pack and use it a little bit, you can kind of tell what color or colors you might want to get a full pack of. Okay, let's look at this paper. It is Country Lace Designer Series paper, and you get 12 sheets in here. I really like the eyelet here. And I have no idea, because I don't remember and I haven't looked at it, what the other designs are. So it's going to be fun to look at here. Okay, so there's sort of I would say it's that sort of basic beige or maybe crumb cake color on the back there. And this looks more like smoky slate, the eyelet. We'll see if the colors are listed. I heard someone say that they weren't listing the colors on the paper pack anymore. That's cute. It has a real denim look to it. And then a nice soft peachy there. More eyelet. Now that is the beige. See, that matches. And there's that smoky slate color back there. Ooh, more denim looking color there with eyelet. That's cute. And that looks like twill to me. Oh, and that's really more subtle, but still an eyelet. That's cute. And what do they call that? Like pillow ticking. Oh, and peach. That's pretty. That definitely looks like a pair of jeans there. That is cute. These two would be really cute together. Okay, let's see if it talks about the colors on the back. It does. So whoever said that was wrong. You were wrong. Okay, basic beige, misty moonlight, petal pink, and smoky slate. So I had the right gray. All right, you guys, that was my whole pre-order. Not much at all. Okay. We're still in the Artistic Cat, Praise Poems and Paintings. Where are we here? Here we are. And I know we read that. The cat went here and there, and the moon spun round like a top, and the nearest kin of the moon, the creeping cat, looked up. Oh dear, here's a word I don't know that I can say. Black Minaloosh. We'll go with that. Stared at the moon. For wander and wail as he would, the pure cold light in the sky troubled his animal blood. Minaloosh runs in the grass, lifting his delicate feet. Do you dance, Minaloosh? Do you dance? Oh, I hope I pronounced that correctly. We can all laugh about it. William Butler Yeats, Irish poet and dramatist. And this is called Sleepy Cat by Eileen Mayo. She moved through the garden in glory because she had very long claws at the end of her paws. Her neck was arched, her tail was high. A green fire glared in her vivid eye, and all the toms, though never so bold, quailed at the martial marigold. Richard Garnett, an English writer. And this one is called Golfing Cat by Hilary Jones. Oh, I see the golf ball. It is yet another survival of jungle instinct, this hiding away from prying eyes at important times, or merely a gesture of independence, a challenge to man and his stupid ways. I'm putting that up at the end of those because they had question marks. Michael Joseph, an English writer. A cat determined not to be found can fold itself up like a pocket handkerchief if it wants to. Dr. Louis J. Camuti, an American writer. I'm sure I butcher some of these names and words. Sometimes he sits at your feet, looking into your face with an expression so gentle and caressing that the depth of his gaze startles you. Who can believe that there is no soul behind those luminous eyes? Okay, the last name is Gautier, a French writer and critic. I'm not sure how you pronounce the first name. And this picture is called Youth by Will Barnett. And I'm going to stop there. Put the little bookmark here and we will read on next time. Thanks so much for joining me today, you guys. I really appreciate it. I hope you like these little round cards. They're kind of fun. I think they are. They're cute. You can make them be whatever kind of card. It doesn't have to be a thank you card. It could be a sweet little gift card to attach to with a gift bag. Anything. This could be one of those ones that you make up a few and tuck in your purse and stick the waiter or waitress's tip in at the table, or hand it over to the barista at the coffee shop or whatever. Surprise somebody with it, the grocery clerk. Make somebody's day. All right, you guys take care. Have a great weekend ahead. And I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.